Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the best products of 2016. So some of them were gifts from family and friends, and other ones, they were just something I'd bought for myself. So I'm going to kick things off with accessories. So one of my favourite summer accessories has to be my Tiffany sunglasses. These were just one of my go-to die-hard favourites. These were fab. My mum bought these for me, well, kind of. I bought most of them. My mum just was like, oh, do you want me to pay a little bit when we were up in John Lewis? And I just love them. They're really simple, classic sunglasses that have two little Tiffany diamonds. I had to remind myself, just so bizarre. Two little Tiffany diamonds and little like kind of Tiffany, like little pearly diamond things here. They say Tiffany Co on the side. Yeah, and that side as well. And they've got the lovely like kind of teal blue just behind. And they are tortoiseshell, or like, but not a lot of them, but just a little bit. These are just classics that live in my bag now, and I swear by them. So I would not ever hesitate and look back, and I would definitely purchase another pair of Tiffany sunglasses. I think there might be another few pairs this year. Oops. So some favourite winter accessories has to be these. This one is one I got for Christmas from my mum. She just saw it and she thought it's so me. I love pink and I love these kind of little like bubble hats, and they're just so cute. She bought me one last Christmas. Oh, I probably have hat hair now. And they're just really useful. But then I picked up this one just the other day, but I thought I'd add it in because they're kind of winter favourite accessories. And I wore them towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year, and they're just fab. I always wore my grey with one bubble last year, but it's really dirty, so I didn't think I'd show you it. It's actually filthy. And they are brilliant. You can pick these up online for quite cheap, or I picked them up in some stores. I'll see if I can link some below for you, because I got mine all from boutiques, so I don't know if they sell them, but I'll see if I can find something quite similar. I also bought myself a Mulberry cashmere scarf at the end of last year. This was something, although it was the end of last year, it was still a firm favourite. I love a scarf. I have a beautiful Burberry cashmere one as well. That one I've used for like the last few years, so I didn't think I should sneak that into this year's favourites because I've had it for a few years. But this one I love. It's a lot bigger than my Burberry one actually. It's got quite a lot of scarf, loads of scarf actually, and it's a really beautiful soft cashmere scarf. They retail I think for about £195. I purchased mine actually in the Bicester Village store, so I got about, how much would that be off? £70 off? But it's the exact same one. They were just selling them at slightly cheaper, so why not save a little bit when you're there shopping? I would have bought it for £195 and that's why. I'm pretty sure they have actually gone on sale now on the actual Mulberry website. If Mulberry still have any of their products still on sale, I'll link it below, or if not I'll find one of their really similar scarves from this season. The next day I got was a Christmas present from Mike actually. I am a forever moany person about having cold feet. So he bought me a pair of little Ugg slippers. They are the best things. Why have I never worn slippers before? So much so, I'm actually going to pop them on now. I hadn't put them on yet today just because I hadn't had a moment. But they are just the most cosy things and I love them. And I definitely recommend anybody to buy a pair. They're literally fabulous. Get them in your life. So the next thing I'm kind of moving on to is kind of skincare and beauty products. So I kind of got a few that I just chucked to the side. Hair care I thought I'd add in because I haven't been on a hair journey or anything. My hair, I've got really long hair and I've got curly hair naturally, so I straighten it all the time, and considering I straighten it all the time, put curlers in it all the time, I generally have quite healthy hair. This is a product I was actually gifted for Christmas from Michael's mum, and it's called a hair oil serum. It's for manageable silky hair. It is fabulous. It's from Satinique, so it's from a brand called Amway, and they sell these products. And they are really, really good products. I put this in, I put about 3 pumps in, I work it in from my roots upwards all the way to the top, and I tie it in a top knot and sleep in it. It has left my hair silky smooth, feeling nourished, kind of better off, and it's actually worked better than coconut oil, because I found with coconut oil, sometimes I'd find my face would end up being greasy, and it sounds really weird, but I think it was just like, the grease would just move. But this is just kind of a serum. I don't know if I can... You can't really see it, but basically it's like a super oily serum. It smells really nice. It smells like kind of, you know when you go to the hairdressers and it's just that really nice hairdressing smell? That's what this smells like and I really like it. So it's really good. I don't think they're overpriced particularly for their products, because you can go buy like Kerastase products that are a lot more expensive. They work brilliantly. I swear by their conditioner. It makes my hair thicker and heavier because I've got really fluffy hair as well, because I've got naturally super curly whirly hair. It just brings a bit of thickness and weight to it. So that's another product, but I haven't added that to my 2016 favourites. Skincare wise, I only discovered this about 6 months ago or so. I had a really bad outbreak. I spoke to a dermatologist. It wasn't necessarily a spotty outbreak, it was actually dry skin and patchiness, and I was really disappointed with how I looked. So I spoke to a dermatologist and they recommended Radical Skincare. It is a more expensive skincare brand. The face wash is about £30, so it's not ridiculously priced. Their other products are a lot more expensive. I don't use a lot of their other products. It smells of clementines and has chamomile in. It's a really soothing, nourishing product for kind of cleansing your face. This is called the Hydrating Cleanser. It has sold out at the moment in Space NK, that's where I picked mine up from. But otherwise, it is a really good product. You probably could pick it up online. I'll see if I can find a link for it down below somewhere. It might not be a UK product though. I think it's brilliant though. It is like a cushion being rubbed all over your face, and then it takes all your makeup off with a little cotton white, bit of water, and the bottles last about 3 months. So although they're £30, I just look at it as I only pay £10 a month for my skincare, and my skin has been a lot better. Yeah, I get the odd hormonal outbreak. I actually have one right now on my face. I don't know if you can see it. It's really nice. It's really annoying actually. So yeah, so this is really good. I liked this product this year. Then I'm going to come on to 2 eye products. So both of them are actually from Urban Decay, and they're kind of my everyday staple. I don't get ready without these 2 now. So the first one is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer, and it's the anti-aging one. This one, it comes with like a little wand. I don't know if you can see it, like a kind of little wand. And you just kind of swipe it all over your eye and then just rub it in. I don't even sometimes rub it in because I don't put loads on. It's a really easy applicator. They've got a shimmery one, I'm trying to think, like kind of a moonlight shimmer, a goldy shimmer, this one, and then like one called Eden that's just like really plain, just looks like a foundation for your eye. This one's very slightly tinted but not like heavily tinted. I haven't got loads actually left on this one, this bottle. It's a bit of an old bottle. But you just rub it in and it sticks your makeup all day. It's really fabulous. Then to go with that, I have discovered my day in, day out. I don't know if you can see, the goldy part of my eye, kind of here, is this one. It's called Half Baked by Urban Decay. And it's just a really easy powder kind of, you can kind of see it a bit more there. It's just lovely. It's just got a really nice goldy shimmer to it. It makes your eyes pop. And for kind of, I obviously have quite young eyes, I don't get them stuck in my creases, so it works really well and I really like this product. My next 2 are lip products. These are slightly higher end lip products, so they're not as expensive as kind of a louboutin lipstick, but they are more expensive than the likes of a MAC lipstick that's about, ranges between £13 to £18. So the first one is a By Terry Click Lip. I use shade number, it's really dirty at the end, I think it says 3. And they're like the Rouge Me ones. Lydia Elise Millen did one of the campaigns for this and it's really cool. They are really good lipsticks. This one is, can you see it? It's like a really nudie colour. It's just perfect for day-to-day wear because it's kind of, for my lips, it's about a shade or so lighter than my normal colour. So I can put this on. It's so nourishing. It's like velvet on your lips. And I would be regular rebuyers of this. I next then bought the By Terry Balm de Rose. This is a product that just has made my lips so much better over the winter months. I am always getting cracked lips and it's so annoying. So it's fab, I really like it. And it is about £39 for a tub, but my tub has lasted ages. I bought mine before Christmas and there's still like half, I don't know if you can see, there's still like half the tub left. It's really useful. And you can get these all year round. You can get tinted ones. I buy the tinted ones in the summer actually. There's a really nice kind of a corally tinted one. That's really fab actually for the summer. You can just put it on and it's kind of like a subtle glow. A bit like a Clarins lip. They're from Clarins. Yeah, they are. Clarins like lipstick. A lot of the ladies I know use those ones. Next thing we'll go on to is shoes. Oh, they're a bit heavy actually. So I have 2 pairs of shoes that this year were kind of my favourite purchases maybe. I wouldn't say they're the only shoes I've worn, but the ones I have really loved to wear. One of them I've worn almost every day in the summer. Like I literally love them. These are my Valentino espadrilles. So they come in a lovely little dust bag. They're a bit dirty actually, I think. Oh no, they're not too bad. So they come with this really lovely chunky strap. It's to the side like this. Oh, let's see if I can do them up. Quick! They were so well worn, I think I might have to get another pair this year actually. So, they kind of come, they've got this espadrille style to them, and I love espadrilles in the summer. They're so easy. These just worked so well with a pair of jeans. This really pretty ankle strap and this gorgeous studding. It just dressed up a pair of espadrilles. I'm desperate to get my hands on a pair of Chanel espadrilles this summer, so hopefully I'll be able to get a hold of them. It's just really hard to get hold of them in my size because I've got little feet and they tend to sell out really quickly in small feet, because these are a 35 as an espadrille, so it's like a 2. So usually I'm between a 2 and a 3.5 depending on the brand. So I just love these. Valentino do tend to be smaller though, so if you ever buy Valentinos, try to go 1/2 a size smaller. So if I'm 3, I just found these were quite roomy as espadrilles because they don't have sides. I found they were a bit too roomy. These have just been my favourite shoes and I've worn them all summer, and they're just really easy. Black goes with everything as well. I fancy a pair of cream ones this year, so I might see if we can find a pair of cream or tan espadrilles. But Valentino, I swear by their shoes, they're so comfortable. I've got some of their ballet pumps and they're my go-to shoes. Whether I'm going out for just like a light lunch or supper, they are perfect. But perfect shoes as well for the summer. I then got these as a gift from my mum and my dad for Christmas. I just say my mum because she's always the one that buys them, but my mum and dad for Christmas. I got my pair of Christian Louboutins. These are the Pigalle paint and calf skin leather ones at the 120mm, so they are quite high. I sized up half a size in these to 36.5 because my foot was so high on the arch. So let me just show you these. So these are my Louboutins. They have the lovely, they are slightly worn at the bottom because I didn't get them rubbered because I didn't have time to, and I needed them for an event I was going to, and it was like New Year's Eve coming up and I needed them. I'm not going to claim they're the most comfortable shoes in the entire world, but as shoes go, the first wear is awfully uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie with you. I went out on New Year's Eve in these stupidly. My feet were crippled. We were sat at the dinner table and I was flicking them off because we were out for dinner and then we went out to see fireworks. They were awfully uncomfortable at that point, but I wore them then about 2 days later. Whether my feet had just got used to this crippling pain, who knows. But I then wore them and actually they weren't too painful. The only time they were painful actually was when I was sat down because my knees were raised higher than my like actual hip bones in this chair because we were in this Thai restaurant, so it was quite sunken. It was really gorgeous. Food was amazing. But actually I've broken them in now, I think. They look like they've stretched very slightly on where the toes are. They're a very high point. They're a small point and a very high arch, so you are walking on your tiptoes. I would recommend somebody who doesn't tend to walk in heels to maybe go down to the 100mm ones. I'm quite used to heels and kind of walking on my toes because I'm a dancer, so naturally I'm quite pointy anyway. But brilliant shoes, gorgeous to look at, and I couldn't recommend these more. My next 2 things are leather goods, and they're kind of to complete it because leather goods are always my favourite things. The first thing, I'll start off with the smaller one. This is a gift from Mike for Christmas. He bought me this gorgeous Louis Vuitton travel wash bag. I already have one of their smaller Louis Vuitton kind of zippy ones, they're like the oval ones, but he was just getting forever fed up with me just leaving bottles around. So he bought me this. It is literally so good. You can fill it up, you can see mine's absolutely full. I fill mine up constantly and I would not be able to recommend this one enough. It's about £260 off the top of my head, so it's not cheap for a makeup bag by any stretch of the imagination, but God does it hold a lot. It's a canvas one. The only bit of leather actually is this bit on the side because it's the canvas. It's got this gorgeous hardware, and even the inside is like the canvas, the same canvas as the outside on the inside, but just the like a nudie colour of it. So you can just wipe it up. I don't tend to put products. The only product I have in that could leak would be this kind of serum. So I try not to put them off. I love the zip as well. It makes a really nice smooth zip. It sounds weird. But yeah, so I just love this. Really easy, and big thank you, Mike, for that. That was a lovely gift. Then finally, this is my day-to-day go-to bag. I bought this back in January last year. I have used this almost every single day. Not because it's my only designer bag or it's my only bag that I like, that is my only Louis Vuitton bag. That's not true either. But this is my perfect Louis Vuitton bag. It just carries so much. You can tuck in the sides when I'm in London, so I tuck them up and make it a bit more of a protected bag. It's got a gorgeous chain across, and I love that I got the pink ballerine lining. I got it with the pink ballerine like zippy pocket inside, and these are the newer ones because I had an old one. It ruined and I just wanted a new one. I didn't want to get it repaired, I wanted a brand new Louboutin one. I love this. I need to still get it hot stamped because I needed it. I was travelling about 4 or 5 weeks later. Not even that, I think it might have been 4 or 5 days later, and I needed it desperately for them. So I was going to get a hot stamp, just hadn't had time, so we'll pop in this year. Selfridges now, top tip. Friday and Saturday morning, you can go in first thing in the morning and you can get a hot stamp if you can get there really early. So get there when it opens and you don't have to queue, and they'll hot stamp it in about half an hour for you. Give them your bag, take your contents out, and they'll literally do it on one of the edges, so I just want my initials popped on it. This is my #1 bag for this year. It's been used to death, travelled the world with me. It has just carries so much. It's actually full right now, so I'm sorry you can see it in a bit of a mess, but you can see it's just ginormous. I always have my card holder chucked in there, water bottle, there's Pepsi in there at the moment, various like little gloves, hundreds of keys. It is fabulous. I could not recommend this bag enough. If you're looking kind of for your starting Louis Vuitton bag, that's kind of, it is still expensive, but I bought mine just before the price increase, thank God. About a week before actually the price increase happened, I purchased this one, and I'm really happy with the purchase. So this is my 2016 #1 bag. I couldn't recommend it enough, but they are your perfect starting bag if you want to start your Louis Vuitton collection. So there we go, that is my 2017, well 16, we're now in 2017, I'm going mad, I'm so used to writing 2017, my 2016 product favourites. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you if you wanted to purchase any. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and please hit the subscribe button. I'm doing 2 videos a week on a Tuesday and a Sunday as always, so I'd love it if you could hit subscribe, press the bell button to remind yourself that you're being notified when I post a video, and I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching.